You know, we all have our own style of hunting, but when it comes to the rut, most of us have been around for a while like to stay out all day. Now, the reason is bucks are all over the place this time of year. They are unpredictable, show up where and when you least expect them. So, in order to make sure that you're where they are when they are, you need to stay out in your stand all day, if possible. But the problem with that is you've got to be comfortable as well, because if you're not comfortable, if it's too cold, it's raining, wind's blowing all over the place, and you're miserable, you're not going to be able to hunt as effectively. You can't keep your mind in the game when your teeth are chattering. It's that simple. So to stay comfortable, you're going to have to take some stuff out in the field with you. Now, we take a Daypack. We've actually been using this one. This is a Crossfire from Alps Outdoors. It just came out in the Cervidii pattern, which we like a lot. Anyway, it's worked well for us so far this bow season, and now it's time to go for the rifle season. And it's colder now, so we need to take some stuff with us. So we're going to show you what we tend to take with us, and show you the diversity of a pack like this and why something like this is important and really makes life a lot easier. To begin with, there's a lot of pockets. Pockets may seem like it's just why so many pockets, but really, if you've ever used a day pack that has a single compartment and have too much stuff in it, and you try to find something, you just might as well blow it apart, because 9 times out of 10, what you want is in the bottom. So a pack that has a lot of pockets really helps in organizing. You know which pocket has what, and everything's easy to get to. So that is a starting base. Let's show you what we tend to take with us on an all-day whitetail hunt. So to begin with, if we're out all day, that means we might be out at dark, needing to find our way back home, or track a deer. So we always take a headlamp. So these are great for tracking, keeps your hands free. For a backup, always have a smaller handheld light, something probably a little bit more powerful. So, always have some lights with you, because you never know how late you're going to be out sometimes. Cell phone, always need a cell phone. Good for simple safety reasons, but you can use a map or take photos of your game when you get it. And well, we all know what this is for, but aside from the obvious function, toilet paper is great for tracking your trail. If you're trailing a deer, especially after dark, putting some toilet paper, those little bits, hang them on a branch above or near your last blood spot, can give you a general idea of a direction a deer is going, so maybe you can figure out where he's heading. Or if you have to give up the search, give it time to expire, come back the next morning, it's easy to pick up a trail when you've got little bits of toilet paper hanging in the trees. Always take some lightweight and real packable waterproof gear. A pair of pants, we'll take a jacket, and even if it's not raining, a rain suit like this will do wonders for keeping the chill off. The wind can really bite into you, and having something like that to break that wind can just big difference in keeping you warm. Of course, we have to have a knife with us, but we tend to like I'll open up the wrong direction. We tend to like a small folding knife, such as this one. This is a Bare Edge from Bear & Son Cutlery. These are real easy to clean, easy to stow, as you can see, and you just don't need a huge knife out in the field like that. So this we'll take with us and keep it in the pack all the time. Cleans up nice and easy, stays sharp. We're good to go. And speaking of field dressing, always carry some field wipes. Now these are the Scent Killer field wipes from Wildlife Research Center. But great for cleaning your knife, cleaning your hands up, and just making sure you're not traveling through the woods with a mess. Pretty handy to have. The mess is even less if you're using gloves for the field dressing. Now these are from Hunting Made Easy, and we'll always take a pair of them. We pack them individually in Ziploc bags, so that when we're done, you can roll them up, stuff them in here, and it keeps blood and mess from from messing with our pack. And of course you need something to get the deer out of the woods with. This is a simple drag. Been using this for probably 20 years or so, and it's still holding up somehow. Now the other thing about a good quality pack, you want one with that's hydration compatible, especially if you're out, all day. You consume a lot of water. You need to drink at least 2 liters, probably more. Just because it's cold doesn't mean you can't dehydrate. I find that cold, dry air really does dehydrate me, so I drink a lot. Another thing about having an ample supply of water is that it allows you to have some good meals. Now, often we'll take one of these. Now, you guys who've been in the service, you know what this is and probably don't want to ever see one again, but an MRE is a great little package of protein and high calories. It's enough to really get you through the day. You can eat this at lunch, or I tend to eat it a little bit at a time, just space things out. But anyway, this gives you a hot meal. They come, most of them anyway, come with a chemical heater pack. Just add a little bit of water, put your entree in it, in about 10 minutes, it's hot. So you get a hot meal. Good thing to keep your attention up. And another good thing is having some hot liquid. So always we'll take a stainless steel cup, small can of propane, and a small single burner that fits onto the can. Now with this and the water, I'll make coffee in the morning, maybe have some a little bit later in the day. I can make a small packet of instant soup, hot. Anyway, a hot meal or hot liquids can keep your core temperature up and just psychologically make you feel better. And all of that goes to the objective of staying alert and keeping your attention focused on finding the deer, spotting the deer, and not shivering and shaking all day. Packs like this will also usually have waistband pockets, and this one certainly does. And I like to carry with us in those some hand warmers. Now this is a pocket warmer, and these are a couple of heat pack hand warmers, but all these are from Thermacell. They're electric battery, rechargeable battery operated, and they'll last a few hours. It's just enough to take that deep chill, cold, into the bone freezing out of your hands. You know how miserable that can be. And again, anything that just keeps you comfortable is going to make you be a more effective hunter when you're out in those bad conditions. And lastly, we'll take with us some sort of scent. This is a hot scrape from Wildlife Research Center. We were using this during bow season, but we'll switch this over here next week to an estrus scent, because that's what bucks are focusing on at this time, is the does coming in estrus. That's what they're looking for. So we'll have some of that scent with us, and that should help spice up the air if nothing is happening. So anyway, a good pack with a logical and careful approach to the gear that you take means that you can be comfortable, you can address all those basic needs of warmth, food, etc., without having to carry a ton with you. And that is all due to a properly sized pack with logical pocket construction that lets you organize everything, so that you're out in the stand all day. Maybe it's noon, you're still comfortable. And if that buck comes by, you're going to be ready for him, not in camp or back home having lunch or taking a nap. Stay out all day. You'll increase your effectiveness 100%.